MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Josh James has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Luis Arias stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Brantley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Rosario is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead cold guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Randy Dobnak gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. The windup and the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he fouls this one off. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
From the stretch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. From the stretch. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
Second throw. The third baseman, Alex Woodman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Kepler has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. Day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Carlos Correa comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Down the left field line and deep. Correa takes his lead at third with 1 away. Bounce it to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Hit hard on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 twin error, and 1 man left on. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Right side, hit hard. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's fouled away. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Garrett Stubbs comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped up. Garver has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Altuve.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lofted in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off to the Twins, the center fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's inside. 2-0. Kepler is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. The 2-0 on the way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Twins are on the board now. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake. And you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The first baseman.
This will take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Yastrzemski stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Brantley going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias.
Second baseman, Luis.
No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitor's bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Still only one out in the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Up next to the plate, the designated hitter.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And a relay home. Now a slide, and he's in there at the plate, and that'll tie the ball game at 3.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
In now, Jorge Polanco. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Leading up for the Astros, no left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that pitch out.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
2 out, nobody on. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We've played 3, and our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, outside. Count is full. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-0 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here comes the first pitch. Max Kepler is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Mike Yastrzemski is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Altuve has it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Hit sharply, but foul. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's George Springer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. Runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So with a couple of men on and one out in the inning now, let's turn to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And, whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Fouled off.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Digging in to try it again, Luis Arias. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Nick Senzel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Nick Senzel.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Framber Valdez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Nelson Cruz will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. Fastball just inside. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. No hits to this point. Harry Adrianza will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Twins. Number 13, A-Ray.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. They get the force at the plate to Gurriel, and they get them both.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. Harry Adrianza is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement.
Now playing second base, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting. No left fielder.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Tucker. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside. That's
now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
That's out.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Mike Yastrzemski will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-3 Minnesota.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Here now the 2-2. It's a fastball that misses. Carlos Correa waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Heading after it is Kepler. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Brett Martin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game. Now he's safe at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Martin, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Rosario at the track, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and it's now 7-4.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Austin Pruitt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Nick Senzel. His first homer here in the series, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. This one also hit deep to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Stepping up to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pruitt benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
No one out with a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it one away. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One out and a runner on second base. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in once again, Mitch Garver. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Cody Stashak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ready with the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros are down quietly. They lead it 7-5.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. New inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The Twins find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the center fielder.
Max Kepler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0. The pitch. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2, 7-5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
New
please.
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
Leading up for the Astros,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Correa.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Romo, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for
Correa, left field and carrying well. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff frame. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
A runner at first with no outs. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Rosario, he's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Jere Adrianza. He comes to the plate as the last. Miguel Sano will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Hit high and deep out to left field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
8-5 tonight. The Houston Astros have taken a 3-2 series lead. Framber Valdez is the winning pitcher of record, so that just about...
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. For Game 5 of the ALCS, the Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-5. They now have a 3-2 series lead going into Game